Welcome to Write the Docs. So this is the third year of this wonderful event, the second year in this wonderful building. Just gonna kind of start off with a couple logistics. There are bathrooms downstairs on the second floor, right in that little landing. I believe there's also a couple upstairs. I might be lying, we'll see. There are indeed bathrooms upstairs. So if you don't want to miss any of the talks, you can do that. After lunch today, there'll be an unconference downstairs in Lola's room. It's basically just more of what we've been doing already. Get together, sit at a table, talk with people. We'll be scheduling it on the board downstairs. So there'll be some sessions about specific topics, kind of to get it kicked off every day, and then the rest of the day will just be kind of general, talking about, Markdown versus ASCII doc, or, whatever it is you really, really care about. And then this year we're trying something, and we're not doing questions after the talks. If you have questions, just come up and talk to the speakers up on the front of the stage, or, some of the keynote, Marcia, after the keynote, will be downstairs around 3 o'clock in the afternoon break to talk about her talk. But just come up and talk to the speakers in front of the stage after the talks, just so that gives us a little more time to kind of mill around. So Write the Docs was conceived as a community conference. It's kind of a documentation conference in the style of an open source conference. That basically means that, pretty much all of the organization is volunteers, and we just try to make it cheap, and we try to make it accessible, and we just try to make it, fun and enjoyable, and just something that people are going to be excited about every year. And since I did mention this is version 1.1. This is the third year. First year was version 0. Last year we made it 1.0, and it was like a real thing. But we still don't really know what we're doing. So please give us feedback, help us improve, move chairs around, kind of do what needs to be done if it's going to make the event better. It is a community event. You're here to meet people and make it your own. So please kind of do the things you need to do to make this awesome. And if there's something we can do, please let us know. So your job here is to make friends. We're building community, and that is the number one thing that's happening here. Get to know the people in this industry that are doing similar things and that have similar viewpoints. Hopefully you'll learn something. We have a ton of really amazing talks, a bunch of amazing speakers. There's already been a bunch of amazing conversations. And then just have fun. This might be an industry conference for some of you, but we're in Portland, we're in a beautiful space, and there's a room full of amazing people. Just talk to them and enjoy yourself and just kind of get swept up in it. So as a community, I like to believe that we're welcoming, we're open, we're supportive, and we're positive. This is a room full of people, and the way that you act is how the community is going to be. You are the community, and the way that you interact with each other at this event is how you choose that community. That's how that community will exist. And my favorite way of kind of conceptualizing this is that if you see a group of 3 people, normally I'm just terrified to go up and talk to them. But at this event, if you see a group of 3 people, everyone here needs to go up and join and just interrupt them right in the middle of whatever they're talking about, because it's going to be cool. And just be like, hey, let's talk. Let's be friends. And I think that is a fundamental aspect of how this room should exist. And please help us and just kind of make it what this conference is. Along those lines, we do have a code of conduct. So if anyone at any time feels uncomfortable, please let anyone know. I'm going to go ahead and bring all the organizers up. So this is everyone that helped. This is now the organizer swing dance session. But yes, please, if you have any issues, if you have any problems, if you feel uncomfortable in any way, please let us know. These fine people will be around all the time, and we're totally willing to help in any way that we can. And so thanks everyone again for coming, and these are our wonderful organizers who kind of made this crazy thing happen. So. All right. And so, for those that just got here today, you already missed, in my opinion, like half the fun. So, every year we've done a hike. So on Saturday we did that again. We had about 20 people show up. It rained on us a little bit, but it was delightful. And then yesterday we tried something new. You know, every year we try to experiment a little bit at this event. Mostly we just straight rip off ideas from open source conferences and bring them here, and they don't quite work right, but then we adjust them and then they start to work a little better. So this year, the thing that we stole was sprints. So the idea of this is just getting people together in a room with laptops and like getting stuff done and learning from each other, and it's just this wonderful energy and this feeling of like, let's get in a room and like accomplish stuff, like not just sit and watch talks. And I think we had about 70 or 80 people kind of throughout the day at the central office right down the way. And it went really, really well. I mean, were people that attended think it was good? Do it again next year? Cool. So that was our kind of big experiment this year. And yeah, it's just, it went pretty well. It was fun. And then in the evening, we had the reception. So it's just, you know, for people that come in, somewhere for them to gather. And so they have kind of a default place to meet people and head out for dinner. And I think that was fun as well. So that's kind of what we've already done. We've tried to expand the conference to 3 days and really fill it with lots of ways for people to really kind of get to know each other. So now on to this event, our main event. So lightning talks. This was one of the things we stole the first year. These are 5-minute talks. They can be up to 5 minutes. They can be 1 minute. They don't have to be 5 minutes. You don't need slides. You can have slides if you'd like. But after lunch, we'll have 30 minutes where you can get up on this stage and tell everyone here about whatever it is that you're really, really interested in. And signups are back on the registration desk for today. I know I think we put that out like 5 minutes before I started speaking, so if you want to go run over there this morning and sign up, you can be up on this stage after lunch. So last year, the idea that we stole was the Unconference, which is downstairs, and it's just a big, I already explained it a little bit, but just a big room of conversation. So I believe there's 6 or 8 tables, they're all numbered, and then there's a big schedule with half-an-hour blocks where you can just put down a topic that you're interested in, and other people that are interested in that topic will come down, and you can talk to people about it. And this is really amazing, because there's 350 people here, and there's going to be other people that are really passionate about the really random area of documentation that you're really passionate about. And this is a great way for you to really connect with those people and have those 3, 4, 5, 6 person conversations that are really, really interesting and valuable. So I really recommend that everyone go down and check that out. Over lunch, we are going to come up and kind of tell people what sessions are going on, just so you can kind of plan a little bit, but feel free to go down and check out Lola's room. It's just open in the morning, so if you want somewhere quiet to get away, and you're like overwhelmed, I'll probably be down there in about 20 minutes. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on downstairs. And so I would just like to say thanks again to everyone that really makes this event possible. It wouldn't be possible without our amazing sponsors. The big ones are WordPress.com, Automatic is the company, and Atlassian, and all these other folks that have really made this event possible. Speakers, of course. We have this amazing stage, and that is how we all come together to watch these amazing talks. So all of our speakers really do make this event possible. All of the volunteers, I think we have something like 15 volunteers this year that are doing registration, all that kind of stuff. They really kind of make everything possible. And then everyone else that's attending, this event doesn't exist if people don't come to it. So thank you as well for coming and being a part of this community. And then a little bit more, these are all of our sponsors. They're all really, really important in making this event happen and like giving us all the extra fun stuff that we're able to do, like all the party and all the extra food and all that kind of stuff. So I'm about to wrap up here, but please stay in touch with us. We'll be tweeting at Write the Docs throughout the conference, just pictures and all that kind of stuff, and then the hashtag for all of your random internet places, you know, Instagram, Twitter, whatever else, is just Write the Docs. So with that, I would just like to say thank you to everyone again for coming, and I hope you enjoy the conference. All right, or do you want to get set up? So first up is another thing we're doing for the first time this year is keynotes. The first couple years we were just saying, hey, this is a community and we don't know what we are yet, so we can't really do keynotes because there's no, by definition, if we don't have a community, there's no one inside or outside the community to give keynotes. And so this year we're doing something where we're doing one of the keynotes from someone in our community and somebody from outside the community. And to lead off is Marcia. I believe she's attended every year, and she's local in Oregon, and she's just an amazing presenter as well. So tomorrow afternoon we have Ward Cunningham, who is the inventor of the wiki, also local to Portland. And he's someone that's going to come in and really just hopefully blow our minds a little bit and view the world in some other ways. So our first talk today is going to be the keynote from Marcia.
Is it where it should be?
Yep.
All right. Who are you?